centered. Oh. Let's fix that. Okay. Alright, next one. I have my 3DS. Okay. But this one, it's like, it's a bit complicated. It's not completely abandoned. It's abandoned for now. And it was abandoned for a while. I'll show you the case. It's just a regular hard case, but it makes nice sounds, I think. These zippers are so noisy. Let's see what games I have in here. Ocarina of Time. I played quite a bit of this, and then it was really scary and I stopped, and I fell out of it. But I'd still like to attempt it again someday. I have Mario and Sonic at the Rio 2016 Olympic Games. I have Pokemon Moon, which I have not completed, I think. I recently played Omega Ruby. It was really good. It got me back into the 3DS until I beat the final something. I think I beat the final gym leader, and then I was like, well, I'm done now. Pokemon X, which which I think I played as well, but I can't remember if I finished it. And then I have Smash Bros, which I never played because it's so hard. I don't understand Smash Bros. Okay. Then the 3DS itself. Isn't it so pretty? I love the red color. And I think the 3DS, like the buttons and everything, make nicer sounds than the Switch. I have the Switch behind me as well. I guess it's in the same realm of gaming. Every now and then I play the Switch, but it hasn't been very often. And all I play on it is Stardew Valley. But whenever I get into a Stardew Valley phase, it's quite dangerous because everything else in life ceases to matter, and all I can think about is Stardew Valley. So I love it when I'm in a Stardew phase, but I'm also okay with not being in one all the time. Alright, let me quickly do the Switch. Alright, I'll deal with that later. I also have my Switch in a hard case. Just feels safer that way. Whenever I'm traveling or anything, I always have a million things in my bag. I can never pack light. I don't know how people do it. So it's nice to know that my devices would be protected. these Joy-Cons and also the red ones, but they have drift. So I never play with them anymore. And this is not actually a crack on the screen. I don't know if you can, oh yeah, I think you can see. It's just the screen protector. Don't worry. Oh. You can literally see how I'm filming this. It's such a janky setup. Someday, maybe someday, I'll show it. Then I have a bunch of games on the Switch. I don't think I'll go through them. I also have a bunch of digital games too, including Stardew. I'm thinking someday I might do like a Stardew Valley Let's Play or something. But ASMR style. I keep seeing more of them these days, and it makes total sense to me. It's the perfect game to play yeah, for your ASMR channel. Okay, so that's video games. I also very rarely play video games on my laptop. I've played GTA before, but really I didn't do any missions or anything. I just went driving legally, or I would like spawn tanks and stuff and helicopters or do stupid stuff like that. Otherwise I only played The Sims, and I barely even played it. I would just decorate for like 8 hours straight for a day, like 8 hours straight, and then not touch it again for the whole year. That's how I play The Sims. I think a lot of people can relate to that, but yeah, I barely even play it anymore. I just decorate. Maybe someday I'll also play The Sims. Oh, a game I've been wanting to get my hands on is Power Wash Simulator. Need I explain? You know, yeah, I have it on my wish list on Steam, and every now and then I get a notification saying it's on sale, and I just can't bring myself to do it. It's still quite expensive even when it's on sale. I don't know if I can justify it, because I feel like I'd play it for like, I don't know, an hour and then never touch it again in my life. So yeah. Anyways, let's move on to the next thing. My next hobby that I have abandoned well and truly is clay. So I was making air-dried clay, and I was like making little trinkets and stuff, and trinket holders and things like that. I would love to get back into it, but I just forget it exists. But yeah, it was fun. Yeah, not much more to say on that. Sorry, I keep hitting you. It's almost like a drum. I think I like the taps down here better. Let's try the bottom. No, not as good. This weekend I'm planning to go sign up to get a library card so I can borrow some children's books and read them for a video, because someone requested that I read a children's book, and I thought that was a lovely idea. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna go to this weekend, so I'm very excited. was still in school. Yeah, and I just fell out of it at some point, and I've never really gotten back into it. I've tried, but it hasn't really worked out. Oh dear, that's been there the whole time, hasn't it? Okay. Yeah, and then one of my best friends got me a point and shoot film camera for my birthday or something, I think. And then I loved it, and now I have this film camera that I try to remember to use, but I don't use it in like a photography kind of way. I just use it in a trying to capture memories kind of way. Yeah, the most I do with photography these days is take photos of birds to try to ID them when I go out birding. Yeah. So this is the point and shoot that I have. What a cutie, right? It's a Nikon AF230, 29mm. I love it. The only thing is I wish it had a self-timer. Because when you're traveling, like just two people or something, it's nice to have that option, you know? To just put it on a rock and take a selfie. Because when I try to take a selfie with it, it's just a little too close, so yeah. Alright. Now on to my last one. I actually brought a puzzle as well. Oh, that's a bit loud. A very cool puzzle. It's not actually a failed hobby, so I still love puzzling. It's one of my favorite things. I have too many puzzles. I need to get rid of them. But because I brought it anyway, I'll just show you how cool it is. It's one of my favorites, and like I said, I have so many, but this one is so good. And it, like, despite all this, it looks hard, but it's actually quite easy because all of the things in here are quite distinct, that if you're using the big picture, you'll be able to do it pretty quickly. I'll show you the poster. Oh dear. It's very loud. Very loud paper. Alright. That was loud. I don't know what that was. How stunning is that? Such a cool puzzle. And then on the back, it just gives some information crocheting. When my partner and I first met, we decided that it would be fun to get into crocheting. So we went and bought like over $100 worth of supplies. And then never made anything. So I have heaps of yarn here that just sits there to look pretty. We have some nice colors. No. Dang it. Whatever. Oh, look, I made whatever that is. And then I mean, it looks like he could be a coaster or something. And this was the start of what was gonna be a bag, and I gave up on it. I remember I was watching the Olympics while I was doing this. That's crazy. That 2020 Olympics that was moved to 2021. But in Melbourne, there were still lockdowns happening pretty much the entirety of 2021, so I'm pretty sure I was watching it during lockdown. But yeah, there's this massive basket of yarn that I don't think I'll ever use, so I feel like I should find a way to rehome these. I feel like this basket, I mean, I don't feel like I know it. This basket is too big for me to be moving it around for you ear to ear, so enjoy the sounds from afar, thank you. Okay, my phone's about to die, so I better end the video now. Thank you for watching this one.